So arriving from the north, for those of you that knew him, you see Rurik with a helmet, or a crown on his head that has.
Oh, fuck, buddy.
Oh no.
And I need to remind you, Devin said he's going to be friends with my new character. And
I said 4.
and the crown, and the crown on his head has a symbol of plant, stone. Shoot, I don't know what we said for that one. Water and fire, and some other one that I don't remember. A shield, I think. It looked like you could use some help. Don't worry, I am here now. And
My stomach hurts.
he walks forward, goes to here, and he raises his great axe, and he takes a big ol' swing at the woodwood thing. And he gets. Oh, I want to mention to Jared, I have a lot of things that I can use in combat at different times, so it might be like, don't be like, oh, that misses, because it might be like, oh, I need to use a thing, whatever.
I'll try to give gaps.
Okay, so I take my first hit. Sorry, just half a second. Yes. I get a 26 to hit, and that's not a crit.
That will hit.
Okay, I do damage. I do. AJ gave me an idea of playing Illidan, so. So again, hang on. So that damage is. That's fine. So I'll do 16 damage to start. Is it still up?
It is. That one had not been hit before.
Okay, I take a second swing, and I'm gonna be crazy. I'm gonna use Great Weapon Master. So hang on, don't tell me. He's got. He's got a thing. He can use a luck point to roll an additional d20 and choose whichever to use. So I will do that on this one. 16, which I assume still misses.
16 hits these.
Oh, nice! Look at that. Got that. So damage for Great Weapon Master is 23 damage.
Still up.
Still up. Dang. Okay. He's gonna try just a normal hit again. 15. He's gonna try that one.
Misses.
Okay.
You found its AC.
I did. And that's the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's gonna move. Is well, I guess it doesn't matter. He'll move around Vayne just in case. And he can't take an attack of opportunity on me. He's gonna move here, and that's his turn.
Okay. I'm going to allow 6 seconds of speech for everyone except Paul, because Paul already spoke here. I'm going to start with Vayne.
Rurik! I didn't think I'd find someone here. I don't need to care about whether they're Echo.
And I can't respond.
You cannot. Would anyone else like to take 6 seconds of speech here?
You would hear from this, it's you piece of shit, we're going to bury you underneath the corpses of these monsters.
Dyla doesn't say anything, but I think she does look over her shoulder with just like a...
You would have heard about Rurik
if
he so like...
But you also wouldn't know that this is... Well, okay, never mind. They did say the name.
Just yelled Rurik.
All right.
Yeah, originally Sato would not have known who this is, but since Vayne yelled out Rurik and the team has told her about Rurik in the past, Sato will at least raise her brows and be like,
Okay. I'm going to say this. Anyone is allowed to do what they feel their character would do for the rest of this combat.
I 100% agree with that. Except there's one caveat, which is that Devin said his character and my new character are best friends. It's
Well, they're best for friends.
best four friends. Oh yeah.
You know what, Paul?
It's gonna be a
we
great bonding experience for the rest of us.
Yeah, I didn't realize how true that was and why that means I have to kill you now. Because yes, I am friends with Rurik, and fuck him. Fuck that guy.
All right, Vinaya. It is Vinaya's turn.
I'm just so not emotionally prepared for this possibility. Vinaya is I mean, consummate professional. I'm going to weave around to here, and I'm going to take this nice tasty lineup of 3, and I am going to use my lightning breath.
So I can take an attack of opportunity as Vinaya moves away.
Oh my
You
fucking
could.
god!
Which I do not. I'm just saying. I was just making sure.
I rolled like shit for that. And they get to make Constitution saves DC 14.
The 2 heavy ones succeeded, the light one failed. So how much damage was it? 9?
9.
Or halved? Yeah. Math. I forgot how much math you have to do as a DM. This is
Right?
boring.
I do have a protection of from fiends, but not friends.
Yeah. Oh, I suppose I should ask since the spell is still up. And Paul, you can answer this privately if you want. Does Rurik show up as an aberration, celestial, elemental, fae, fiend, or undead?
I'll ping that to Tracy.
Okay, good. Then are you technically a fiend? What
All
does
right.
that mean?
Is
Have
is
you
that the
been
end of
this whole time?
is that the end of Vinaya's turn?
Yeah.
All right, Vane.
Oh man.
You're muted, but I bet that would be pretty loud right there.
Okay,
I
can you
think
hear me now?
AJ, you might be.
Wait. Sorry,
You
I-
might be
Step.
speaking so loud that you're triggering the noise gate.
Oh, that's really funny. Okay, I'll try to lower the volume.
So, Vinaya, what were you gonna say?
I was just saying, after my attack, I'm just going to take 1 step back to 5 feet. So I'm back within 5 feet of Vane.
Okay.
That's it.
You would say, "You're lucky there are other threats here! You have the rest of this fight to prepare yourself for getting shot, Rurik!" And he then fires some sharpshooter shots towards the other. Let's see. Gonna start out with the one, I think, next to the one that Orin teleported away from was looking pretty hurt, right? The one with the shield.
Yes.
Okay, so he's going to take a shot at that one. Sharpshooter shot. Once I can manage my macros, there we go.
Ooh, sorry, quick question. This one is stunned.
Yes.
So does it still
Oh.
save as normal?
It automatically fails strength and dex saves, but not
Okay.
con.
Con.
Okay, got it.
The Vane, that's a hit.
Okay, that is 21 magical piercing damage.
Okay, it is still up, but barely.
Okay, and he's gonna take a non-sharpshooter shot at it.
Okay.
And that's a 22 to hit.
It goes down.
9 magical piercing damage.
It's gone.
He's gonna action surge. Because he's feeling a little adrenaline filled at the moment. And he is going to take a shot at the stunned one. You said that was adjacent to Vinaya right now, correct?
The stunned one. There's one stunned, thorny one
That
adjacent
one.
to
Okay.
adjacent to Dailu, and another one adjacent to Rurik.
Okay, he's gonna shoot the one adjacent to Dailu. This is a sharpshooter shot. And this is, I think, with advantage. So I'm just gonna roll it a second time, if that's okay.
Yes.
Does a 15 hit? I think it does not.
15 does not hit.
Okay.
on those.
Quartz Whimsy! He will then direct that. I think it has to be 30 feet within, so it's only going to be at that other. Actually, 15. At the one near Sato, the one that's underneath that.
Okay.
Sharpshooter. 16, does that hit them?
16 does hit.
Excellent. 16 magical piercing damage to that one.
All right, it is still up.
Okay, he's going to. I have to look at my arcane arrows, see if he would do one of those really quick. Yeah, he's going to say Daydream's Grasp to make it make a charisma savings throw.
It got a 3. So whatever you just did to it happens.
Okay, it goes to the Feywild for a round.
Okay.
Until the end of its next turn.
Cool.
And then he'll take his last shot, another sharpshooter shot at the one by Dailu. And that's going to be 17 to hit.
Hits.
17. Is it an auto crit on a stunned target?
I don't believe it is.
It might be paralyzed, I'm thinking of. One of those two is auto
Yeah,
crit.
paralyzed is.
Okay.
Auto-crit.
So that is 17 magical piercing damage on that one.
Yeah, it's just that attacks have advantage.
Okay.
Okay. So that one is taking 17. It is still alive.
Okay, that's the end of Vane's turn.
All right. Evil trees. Only one of the heavies is up to take a turn. It's going to close with Rurik, and it's going to attack you. So it's swinging that arm at you. Gets a 14 and a 20.
The 20 hits.
Okay. You take 12 damage.
All right, nothing.
All right. Then I'm just going to do them by type. So now this one is going to reattempt its save against stun, and it gets a 16. So this one is no longer stunned. But that was its whole turn. The Thornies. This one is going to 5-step into Rurik because it likes to take advantage of the flanking, and it is also going to attack Rurik. First attack is a 13, second attack is a 20.
The 20 will hit.
So you take 31 damage on that.
Oof. Okay.
This thorny one is going to attack Dailu. Does an 18 hit?
On the button.
Then you get hit and you get crit.
Cool.
One moment. So
Wait,
the
why?
the normal hit is 15, and then the crit is 46.
Okay.
So that's a total of 61 damage.
It doesn't do as much damage as you think it would.
Good.
Still does kind of a lot of damage.
Dailu's only unconscious, not dead.
And
Tyler
then,
has so many hit points, bro.
Or
and
did.
Not
then
a
Or
flimsy
did.
little gnome here.
this one succeeded it on its save. This one is going to see. Yeah, it's going to position itself over here, and it's going to throw the ball of acid to splash on Vane and Rurik. So if the two of you could make saving throws, dex saves.
You both get to add +3. Don't forget.
Vane is very pumped at the moment.
That Vane needs.
Dex save.
Mm-hmm.
16 total with the nice 3.
Okay, you both avoid it, so no damage at all. There's no half damage on this. And this one comes back from the Feywild at the end of its turn. So that's it for the evil trees. Dailu.
Dailu has been hurt. That was 2 attacks, right? It didn't.
That was 2 attacks. Yeah.
Okay, when you said that, I was like, why does it crit? Does it crit? Does it auto crit on a flank? Jared, why?
No, it rolled a natural 20 on one of the attacks.
Okay. Dailu is going to attack these. Have they both been hit already? This one has, at least, right? One of them was hit by a fireball.
Both of them were hit by a fireball, and then one has been shot.
Okay. Dailu is going to attack that one with Riffraff. For 14 to hit. Dailu. Dailu, we talked about this. And is going to take a swing at the other one with her dagger.
That hits.
Okay. Great. Can't hit with Riffraff. Dailu at Riffraff is just like, hey, get it together.
Just trying to keep it interesting.
For 21 not magic damage.
Do you get the sneak attack on this?
I didn't use it on the first one.
But what condition are you in to trigger sneak attack?
Oh, no, because I'm being flanked. Never mind. Dailu does not like these conditions. Didn't like them before she remembered that she can't sneak attack. And is going to move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Move. That's a tree. Gonna move there. And go, ow!
Everyone, huddle up.
What do you have that's preventing attack of opportunity? You hit one of them, right?
I hit both of them. I swung at both of them.
But you took an attack against each of them, and that's what prevents it. Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, channel name.
What?
What?
Did you see, or the Rurik channel name has changed. It's now Rurik was.
God damn it.
You're welcome.
I haven't even seen what's in it yet.
Rurik remains right.
Okay. Oh my god.
All right.
God.
Sato, it is your turn.
Did this one return?
Yes,
Already?
it came back it missed its turn and then it came back.
Oh, okay. Shoot. Okay. Well, the only thing I can do now is attack. So I'm gonna do a 2-handed strike, and that missed, right?
That is a miss.
I'm gonna do an unarmed strike as my extra attack.
Okay. That hits.
Cool. Let's see. I'll add a deft strike to it.
Nice. So that's 13 total.
Wait. I'll spend 2 key points. Another key point is for 2 unarmed strikes.
If you already used your offhand attack as your bonus action, you can't do flurry of blows.
That's not my offhand attack. I have 2 attacks.
Oh, right. It's your normal second attack, right?
Yep.
All right. Flurry of blows it is.
So
those are some hits. Yep.
And one of them is a crit.
That's enough.
So
Goes down.
Hey.
All right.
I am going to run. Or not run, but fly. So I can't fly around the tree, right?
Yep.
That's 15, 16, 17. I'll stop here.
How high off the ground are you flying at the moment?
You said the canopy is like 30?
30 to 50 feet, yeah, in places.
So I'm probably 10 feet off the ground.
Okay, sounds good. All right. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Orin.
How are these three looking? Are they a little battered?
Which the three that's fighting the larger group?
Yeah.
One of the stumps, the stump to the north looks pretty bad. The stump to the south looks mostly fine. The thorn in that group is a little injured.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna go for this one. So I'm gonna cast Firebolt, which is a cantrip at this one here.
Yep.
25 to hit.
Hits.
20 fire damage.
What? All right. It's looking
And
pretty
then
bad,
I'm
but it's
going
still up.
to bonus action healing word on myself because goddamn, at third level, I'm at 17 hit point. Oh, okay, fine. 6. Heal. And then I will await my death before I get a chance to kill Rurik.
All right. Speaking of Rurik, it's his turn.
Question for Jared, and I know this was a little different maybe last turn, but do you allow talking off turn?
If you give 6 seconds of speech, I will let someone respond with 6 seconds of speech.
Yeah, so like I could ask someone a thing and they can respond. Okay. So Rurik turns to Vane, and he looks like he wants to hug him, but he just doesn't have the action economy. And he says, Vane, my friend, I am glad you are alive again. Vinaya, Orin, and the others wanted to leave you for dead, but I said, no way, not my friend.
You should have left me for dead!
But then my friend would be dead.
Nope.
Okay, no. And then, can I say something to someone else? Or no, you're like, that's my 6 seconds of speech.
That was the amount of speech for that turn.
Alright.
6 seconds per woodwind.
Before we continue, I just want to make sure this is known, because earlier I did an unarmed strike as a part of my attack action. I
Oh,
had
you get plus 2 AC.
Yep.
Perfect.
So now I'm 19.
Nice.
Okay, so then I take a swing. Sorry, you finished your thing, right? You hung?
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, okay, so I take a swing at the yellow one, right here. And I get, hang on again, I get 26, that's good.
Yep, that hits.
And that's just normal damage. Ooh, no, wait, sorry, I get to re-roll, this is something I get to do. I've got Great Weapon Fighting, if I roll a 1 or a 2, I can re-roll the die, but must use the new roll. 14 total damage to yellow. Is it still up?
It is still up.
God dang it, these guys are so tough. Okay, I'll hit it with another hit then. 28, still not a crit, but it hits. And damage-wise, it is a 12.
Still up.
God dang. Okay, well, we'll try third time. Yeah, 18 to hit.
Hits the yellow ones.
Please, for the love of God, 9 total damage.
Goes down.
Thank God. And then, when it goes down, I can do a thing. I can make one melee weapon attack as a bonus action. So I'm gonna hit, let's say this one right here.
Yeah, that's the more injured one.
Cool. And these guys are the ones with shields. So
Yeah.
I try to avoid that shield on my attack. And I get a 21.
You do avoid the shield.
Man, I'm good. And I get a, hang on, I get to re-roll that. I get a 14 total damage on that one.
It is still up.
Alright, and that is my turn. Wait, yeah, bonus action, normal action. Yeah, I'm good.
I
Vinaya.
just lost my character sheet and I can't figure out how to get it back.
There's a possibility you would click it in the journal, but there's a possibility roll 20 is freaked out. You might need to refresh roll 20.
I might do that. Hang on.
It happens sometimes when you open the page and then close it.
Yeah.
It just goes, I don't know. You don't need to open this anymore ever again.
Nope. Fine. There it is. Okay, we're back. I am let's see. I'm gonna move up and attack this. Okay, we're fine. This one.
Just real quick, Vinaya, I just gave you control of the Bubbles token, and there's now a Bubbles character for you to use.
Yay!
And you should have full control of it.
Okay, sweet. I don't see this.
You don't see the Bubbles character in the journal?
Not in the characters list. No.
Oh, hang on. Try
There
that.
it is.
It
There
popped
he
up for
is.
me too.
You gave us a papa. Oh yeah, there. Okay, now it's in the. It was both.
Yep. Okay.
Interesting.
Hooray. Love her. I'll enter her things later. Anyway, but yeah, so I moved just here, so I'm going to attack it.
Okay.
And actually I need a clarification on some of the wording in this. Send it to the chat, please. Thank you. So it says, for my improved divine smite, when you hit a creature with a melee weapon, the creature takes extra 1d8 radiant damage. If you also use your divine smite, you add this damage to the extra damage of your. So do I get it a second time if I divine smite?
No, it's just clarifying that it's in addition to your normal smite damage, just like it were any other melee attack. You get the 1d8 whether you smite or not. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, anyway, I will attack.
Okay.
At 1 with Vapor Flail.
That hits.
20. I love it. I'm gonna. So, yeah,
This is the heavily injured one.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the Holy Smite anyway.
All right, it goes down.
Yay. I'm going to advance, and I'm going to use my second attack on this one. That's not bad. All right. And that's... Wait. No, we're good. That's it.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
That's all.
Vayne.
Make no mistake, Rurik, I know exactly what happened back in Kundrakar.
Oh, well then you are welcome.
And we are mortal enemies.
You don't get to re-respond.
I wasn't asking for your response.
You're saying you don't get a back and forth.
Yeah, but you interrupted him. He was still trying to talk. You can't remove another person's speech by.
Okay, sorry. I thought he was done.
Counter speech.
Well, I have been speech jammed, so I can't remember what else I was gonna say. So I'll just move on. I'll go ahead and take a sharpshooter shot at the injured one to the west, directly west over here.
Yep.
Sharpshooter shot. 18 to hit. 17 magical piercing damage.
Goes down.
I think this one is uninjured, this one is injured, and this one is uninjured.
Not quite.
Okay.
This one has been hit by a fireball. This one has been hit by a firebolt, and this one took an attack from Rurik, I think.
And from me.
And from Vinaya, yes. Yeah.
Okay, I will shoot.
This one also is looking pretty rough, right, at this point?
Yeah, this one is the one looking the worst.
Okay, I'll take a sharpshooter. I'll take a normal shot at that one.
Okay. That's a hit.
Okay, 4 magical piercing damage.
It is still up.
Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Evil trees. So the stump is going to swing at. Let's just randomize it. It's going to swing at Rurik.
Good choice.
Wow. Does a 23 hit? Rurik?
were these the yeah, these were the guys that hit really hard.
No, these ones deal less damage.
Oh, okay. Is it not? Whatever. Okay, yeah, 23 hits.
Okay, so the first one is a 23, and then let's just resolve this one first.
Please do.
Since I know you have things, it sounds like we should do them in order.
Yep.
So that's 14 damage.
Sweet. Sounds good.
All right, and then the second one is a crit.
Yeah, that I'm gonna. Let me make sure.
Going to eat.
Yeah, I can. It's the lucky feat. I think I can use this right now. It says, can use the luck point when an attack is made against me. Roll a d20 to choose whether to use yours or the attacker's.
Yep, so you roll a d20, and if it's not a 20, you should pick it.
17, yeah. I choose 17.
All right, that's still a 21 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay, so just you turned crit damage into normal damage.
Yeah.
This one is 15 damage.
Totally fine.
All right, then this thorn.
We're almost done with this combat, and I'm sure I'm not fighting anything else after this.
What can this thorn reach?
Especially because Orin and I are best friends.
The thorn runs into this tree and then steps out here and attacks Vanaya.
Brilliant.
So that's a
side by side.
14 to hit on the first attack,
That misses.
and then a crit.
Okay.
The third crit this fight.
Yeah.
Jared OP, somebody stop him.
We're trying.
We need a band together.
The crit is 45 damage.
Holy shit. Okay.
45?
Yep.
So the yellow ones are the tough ones.
They hit
Yes,
kind of
yeah.
hard.
Yeah, so what I've been trying to set up with what you've picked up from fighting these things, their tactic is the heavy ones tank and the thorny ones try to kill things.
Yeah.
And then the venom one is going to run straight at Orin and just press itself against your cube and then open its mouth and spit poison gas. So
Any chance that it's spitting a spell of poison gas at me?
It is not.
Okay.
So please make a con save.
My God.
All right. I'm going to use Tides of Chaos because I can't take whatever is coming. So I get advantage on this. Con save. I think this is the save button. 16, natural 20, 26.
You succeed, no damage.
Okay. He's just plugging his nose and flipping them off.
Does the gas stay in the cube?
Living things can't get through.
No, the gas.
Oh, right. Yeah, otherwise you wouldn't have been able to get in the first place.
Yeah, gas is a specific option.
So that was their turn. So we are back to Dailu.
Let's see if Dailu can hit something. I'm very excited to know.
It's everyone's favorite game.
Yep. I was gonna run up here and attack the yellow one.
You have an exclusive tanking guy today.
Riffraff. 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
I love this. That's 31 damage.
It is still up.
Okie doke. Dailu's gonna take a second attack with her dagger for 19 to hit on the dagger.
Yep.
For an extra, not that, for an extra 2 damage. Ignore all of those numbers.
It's not 6, it's just 2.
No, because I don't get the +4 on my offhand.
Okay, then it's still up.
I can't make roll 20 understand that though.
So it's still up.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, I'm just happy. I'm just really happy that I was able to contribute to the fight, guys.
Sato, it is your turn.
Yeah, Sato is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, because I have 50.
Fucking monks.
Yeah, right?
And then run a slurry of attacks. So
Do it.
one two-hander.
Hits.
Second attack is gonna be an unarmed strike,
Miss.
and then spend a key point.
Before you spend key points, why don't you roll the damage for your one hit?
Okay.
Just in case we can save you the resource. Is it 10 damage?
Yep.
Okay, it's still up.
Okay. Spend a key point for 2 unarmed strikes.
Do it. Both hit. Yep.
22 extra.
Goes down.
Whoa. Alright.
Thank you.
Sato nods her head.
Oren, it's your turn.
Can I Sato flying, or are they in my way?
I'm flying.
Are they flying 15 feet above the ground?
10 feet.
I'm going to say they said they were a little bit lower, but they can move out of the way for you to get under them.
Okay, cool. I'm going to 10, 15, 20, 25 here. Whoop. And then I'm going to firebolt this one. Sorry,
I didn't see. Did you ping Rurik? No.
yeah. No, I moved my sheet to post Rurik bashing memes, and I had to find it again. 21 to hit. 15
Hits.
damage, fire damage.
It goes down. There's smoldering smoke. The trees were wet enough that they didn't immediately start a forest fire.
Firebolt is also cantrip level, so I don't know
I'm
if that
thinking
makes
of
a
the
difference or not.
fireball.
Oh, that one. That was big.
All right, anything else on your turn?
I will bonus action again and do a smaller healing just to get myself a little bit more. But you guys can go on while I click on stuff.
All right, Rurik.
You at the start of Rurik's turn, you see. Sorry, maybe not the start. On Rurik's turn. Actually, sorry. Talking first. He looks at Vinaya and he says, "Oh, it's you!" And he's staring Frosty Daggers directly at Vinaya. Well, I guess that means Althen is not a man of his word.
Oh, but if you weren't gonna die before.
And then you see his wounds kind of heal up. Wow, pretty well. And then he takes a swing at this dude. And gets a 15, which I assume misses.
That does miss.
And he gets 23.
That hits.
And he gets to re-roll that. 16 damage.
Okay.
Is it still up?
Yep.
All right, and this is the last one. Yeah, he's gonna take a chance on Great Weapon Master, and very much misses.
All right.
That's it.
Vinaya.
Yep. Let's see. So I'm gonna sidestep just slightly to there, and how is this one looking at this point?
It's taken some hits, but it's still standing.
Okay. I will switch back to Vinaya's character sheet and not Bubbles. I will. Oh boy. I will attack it with Vapor Flail. That's pretty good.
Yep. So that's 16. It is still up.
I will attack it again with Vapor Flail, and I'm gonna do one more Holy Smite.
So that's 13 plus 9, 22.
Okay, hang on. Wait, 15 plus.
Sorry, 15 plus 9.
Yes.
Right, so 24.
Math.
It is still up, but barely.
Ah, I should have done second level.
Is that it for you?
I think so. Yeah.
Vane. This might be an interesting turn.
Yeah, Vane's eyes at this point are completely bloodshot as he is screaming. Just in case my mic cuts out again. He says, "My brother might be dead right now because of what you did, and you ruined the legend I was telling for him!" And he shoots sharpshooter shot at the one next to Rurik here.
I love the visual of you screaming at him as you shoot an
Shooting
arrow
at
at its enemy.
Forever a hero. Vane Antonio.
Unfortunately, it's a miss.
Yeah, but
I did
second
not
shot
even know
misses.
you had the brother.
This is exactly what Vane looked like while his eyes were bloodshot in the Elfin fight, also missing every shot. So this is a trend.
Makes sense.
That's the end of
anything
his
else
turn.
on your turn?
That's it.
All right. Evil Tree is going to swing at Vinaya. 13 and a 10.
Miss.
So two
Miss.
misses.
Thank goodness.
Dailu.
I've stopped eating chips and I got a 15 to hit.
That's a miss.
Riff raff.
This is what you get for
everyone.
chips.
How about a 20 to hit on the dagger?
20 will hit.
How about that amount of damage?
It's lethal.
23.
So
Beautiful.
I am going to assume that initiative is continuing until someone tells me otherwise. So Dailu, are you doing anything else with your remaining actions this turn?
No, I don't think so.
Sato, in the 6 seconds after the last tree goes down, do you do anything?
Not with the current state of things.
Orin, your turn.
Oh, you know I do.
God.
Orin
I didn't
immediately
know.
yells out, "Rick!" and is going to use. I don't think no one has seen this spell before. He reaches out his hand, and from his small hand, a huge, large purple hand grows and shoots across the field, and is going to try and grasp around Rurik. I'm going to cast Big B's hand with grasping hand as the immediate effect, and I get it's are you medium or small, Paul?
Rude. I am medium.
Okay, so I get advantage on the check. It is a grapple check with a strength score against Rurik. Jared,
Yes.
where in this process does wild magic happen?
I'm going to say at the end of the grapple check.
Okay.
So sorry. What do? Actually, you go ahead. If you roll first or whatever.
Let me see. I'm adding every possible thing I can onto it before I'm gonna bend luck. So you're going to subtract a d4 from your whatever your roll ends up being.
Okay.
And I make a strength check with the hand strength, which is 26. So 21. And then, yes. So let's start there, and there are other things that might happen.
So you're saying I need to make an opposed strength check? Is that correct?
I believe so, if that's how grapple works. This is a Jared.
Athletic.
Yeah, opposed athletics. Or you're also allowed to oppose with acrobatics as the defender.
Okay. Athletics check. 17.
Okay, so as it stands, you've been grabbed, but we're talking about 2 characters with luck points. So is anything else happening before we resolve this grapple?
What is happening? A big magic hand is
Grabbing.
coming around.
around you.
That's fine. I can take hands.
Okay, so you do take some damage from this, right?
It doesn't have to. I haven't done that yet. That's something that I
Got it.
can.
Oh, I see.
Oh
Yeah.
no, sorry. When you do so, the target takes bludgeoning damage equal to 2d6 plus my spellcasting.
No, but you were right the first time. It's while you have it grasped, you can use a bonus action to crush it. When you crush it, the target takes bludgeoning damage.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, gotcha. Okay, yeah. So I don't have to. So.
Yeah, it's an unclear reference when you do so, but it comes right after the description of the bonus action.
Yeah. So now we get to see if I get to have this moment because I have to roll wild magic twice.
Excellent.
8.
That looks good.
That'd be a bad number. Faint ethereal music starts to play around me, and I can okay, and the invisibility resets. So this just happens, and Oren 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 walks up to right where the box will allow him, and you are grappled in a giant purple hand as he's just heavily breathing and holding his hand out in front of him, and a giant baby's hand is grasped to Rurik.
So I think I missed something. Did it do damage to me?
No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But it has the ability to do damage.
Okay, but I am grapple condition.
Yes. Are we still? I assume we're still in initiative order.
Yes.
So my talking is probably done also.
Okay. Rurik.
He looks at Oren and he says, I need to amend this because this is a very different situation than what he amended. Hang on, let me just make sure.
This is a very different situation than what you expected.
Yeah, he hasn't taken any damage yet, so he would say, "Oh, hello, little man. It is nice to. Hello, little blue man. It is nice to meet you. I would shake your hand, but your hand is currently shaking me."
I'm also currently your height. Too, so.
Yeah. And it's Rurik's turn, so I think I can oppose the grapple. Is that correct?
You can now try to escape, which is just you both re-roll the contest.
All right, Rurik gets a 13.
23.
Okay, so Rurik is still stuck in the grapple, which is speed is 0, can't benefit from speed. But it doesn't say anything about not being able to attack, right?
Correct.
But you haven't done any damage to me, so yeah, Rurik's done. He can't move anywhere, so he's good.
Vinaya, are you doing anything on your turn?
I am. I'm moving one. Let's see. Where am I moving? I guess I'm moving here. And yeah, I sort of put my flail away and I put both my hands up and I say, "Stop! Everyone, stop!
No.
Don't you dare say no to me, Oren. I'm the one he wronged,
I think we're gonna
and
call
I'm choosing to forgive."
I think we're gonna call the speech for this turn here. So Vane has a chance to act, unless Vinaya is doing anything else.
No, that's it.
I just want to clarify something because I think I understood this, but I don't know if everyone does. It sounds like Jared's only allowing about 6 seconds worth of speech. It's not like talk.
Yep.
1 second.
So we're to Vane.
Yeah, I am sending you a message.
Hi, baby.
Vane says, "What you did is unforgivable!" And he's going to take 2 sharpshooter shots at Rurik.
I impose disadvantage on the first one.
Sorry, one more thing. I hope you prepared yourself properly!
I impose disadvantage on the first shot.
Which I assume in world I see like Vinaya trying to like get in the way. Is that what it is?
I put my shield up in front of Vane's shot, basically.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll the first one twice because I don't have disadvantage set up. So.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so that's gonna miss, and Quartz Whimsy doesn't work on redirecting to the same target, so taking a second sharpshooter shot. And that is gonna be a 12.
That misses.
Oh, well, hang on. Well, we probably ought to talk about this. And Dylu's gonna move over and not grapple Vane, but like it's a step below a grapple. It is like a firm hand on the arm.
I think you'd be really clear that you'd have to actually grapple him in order to make
I'll
any
grapple
impact.
Vane. Fine.
Okay, opposed athletics.
Real quick before you use your act. Oh, okay, too late. I was gonna say grappling just for it's the condition which just puts speed to 0.
It's aesthetic.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
Right.
I just wanted to make sure you knew that.
So, Dailu, we've established you can get your hands on Vane, but you are not actually trying to restrain him, right? Or are you?
I think this is not yet an attempt to restrain. This is a very firm like, hey, but it is not a I'm trying to put you on the ground.
Okay, because we've done a grapple check effectively, what I'm going to say is you can choose to confirm this into a grapple on your next turn without rolling, unless Vane chooses to try to escape on his turn, which will trigger the reroll as if you were already grappling.
Okay.
Sato.
I'm gonna roll perception real quick.
What are you looking for?
Any more movement in the trees?
The forest looks still for the moment. You think you've dealt with this threat.
No
Okay,
additional Ruriks out there.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I get up to this point and I say relatively loudly, we're in peace for now, but this is not the place to do this. We need to get away from this forest, or at least find a safe haven first. I remember your stories about Rurik, but this might not be the place to do it right now.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Orin.
I squeeze with the hand, and as I do so, Audley is dead. Obadiah is dead. God is dead. The torchline is burned. It's your fault. It's only your fault, Rurik. And the hand squeezes, and you take 2d6 plus 6 damage.
Do I get to respond, Jared, or no? Not so much.
You can respond verbally, yeah.
12 points of
Interesting that you put blame on me when you were the one that did not want me. You were part of. Wait, no, you. God dang it! I don't know that you're Orin. I don't know what Vane has told you. Vane and Vinaya have told you, but it is not only my fault. Yeah.
It's
So-
also the fault of this man named Orin. I don't know if you know.
So it says you took that 12 damage?
I did, yep.
All right. Anything
Still
else on
up.
your turn, Orin? Mechanically.
Yeah, because he doesn't know where this is going to go. Bonus action, I'm going to heal myself one more time just in case. Those were my healing words.
Oh
And
my gosh.
rightfully so, I only get 1 hit point.
All right, Rurik, it is your turn.
So I start by attempting to ungrapple.
Okay.
15.
This, just so you know, escaping grapple is your action.
Yes.
So Orin. Wow.
But I can't do anything else on my turn if I want to get out of this. If I want this effect to end, I have to try to break the grapple.
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah.
This also, Biggie's hand only lasts for a minute, so I am keeping track of that as well.
So that was my action. And I would say, little blue man, if you do not put me down, I will make you put me down. This fight might be beyond you. You might have been lied to.
All right.
That's it.
You call that Rurik's turn, and we're going to go to Vinaya.
Orin, you know that he's right. Not all of that is his fault. Those are our choices.
Orin, you can choose to respond if you'd like.
You're muted.
Dudley is dead. Christie's laying in the other room trying to take a nap. Orin is yelling.
I think the part of the start of that might have gotten cut off. Can you try that again, Devin?
Just Audley is dead. He just yells out.
Okay.
That was her choice.
All right, we're going to go to
He-
Vane.
Still looking at Rurik. He doesn't even look at you, Vinaya.
Okay, is it working? Okay.
Yep.
Vane says, yes, we all made choices, and some of us didn't respect the choices of others and made the worst ones they could have possibly made. And he's gonna take some more shots.
Do not be so harsh on Vinaya.
I impose disadvantage on the first one again.
21.
I impose
disadvantage.
Oh yes, thank you,
Yep.
thank you. Okay, that's
Oh.
a miss.
It misses.
Feels good.
Second shot, not disadvantage, is gonna miss.
Correct.
He's
I think
looking
this might be
very.
the first time I've seen a paladin reducing interparty conflict. This is,
Yeah,
this is
right.
great.
Vane is clearly getting extremely frustrated,
Oh,
especially
I'm
since one of
producing
those
it.
was explicitly blocked by Vinaya.
I feel like I'm just extending it, but
I mean, yeah, in a practical way, the longer you help keep Rurik alive, the longer this argument will last.
Now Dylu's gonna try to put Vane on the ground.
Okay, so Vane, you did not escape the grapple, so without
Yep.
rolling, we have confirmed the grapple.
Okay.
Anything else I can do to this guy?
Um,
I don't know if there's actually a way to impose restraint without specific things. That is what Dylu would try to do functionally to like impede his ability to use his arms.
oh, you can't stop him from attacking as part of the grapple, but you could.
Can you try to disarm someone?
It's not. It's not in the rules as written. There are special attacks that have disarming properties.
Okay.
But I'm gonna say. Not this turn, because this turn you're confirming the grapple. Let's home rule something in if what you're trying to devote your turn to is wrestling the bow away. If that's what you're devoting a full turn to next time around, we can figure out a way to do it.
On this turn, Dylu's just gonna say, "Hey, we are surrounded by fucking trees that Faye can come out of at any moment. Would you stop trying to shoot at the guy who just tanked 3 of them?"
Vane, you can respond.
This man is one who has already defeated all of us once!
Dylu makes a little like "not me" shrug.
Sato, it's on you.
Roll another perception for our enemies.
It still seems like you haven't drawn any additional attention.
Despite our
Yes.
screaming.
thank goodness.
I still maintain that saying like we don't have much time here. We need to reach Rowena's tower. Can you keep holding him, but let's move to a safe spot.
All right. Orin.
Orin, are you there?
Muted if
Orange,
you want.
I'm not muted. I'm just deep in fucking sickness.
I'm sorry.
I'm not.
Yeah, sorry, not.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
What I'm feeling is the necrotic energy of Jared siphoning my soul through my microphone.
You sure that's not Paul?
Maybe they're splitting it. I don't know. Somebody's eating me. Whatever's happening is I'm becoming a half
I'm getting
being.
a little. I'm getting a little. This is-
Paul, our plan to turn Devin into a Horcrux is working.
Okay. That's against my spell save DC. I think. Oh,
Best friends.
I want you to understand when I do these things that, like, I know that I am fully handicapping myself, and that's how much I am choosing character stuff right now. I think Oren's going to attempt to banish him
All right.
because that gives us a minute. With Rorik's just not here, and Oren doesn't have to kill him. So, Paul, you need to give a charisma check and beat a 14.
Charisma saving
A
throw.
charisma saving throw with beat a 14 minus 1d4 because I'm doing bend luck again.
And then are you granting the bonus
He
to?
gets his +3.
Sorry, real quick. I need to ping Jared with something, I think, just to make sure.
Okay. Yes.
Hang on. There's one more.
That is my understanding.
Okay, cool.
Well, I mean, we should do this publicly. So
Okay.
both banishment and Big B's are concentration spells, so you know your
Big B's hand will go away.
Yeah, just making sure.
Just
making sure you knew before you made that choice.
Okay, and then I'm sorry. What? Now I need to make a concentration save. Is that sorry?
Charisma saving throw.
Charisma save. You have minus 1d4, but +3.
Okay.
In addition to whatever your normal bonus.
Charisma save.
Oh,
it doesn't matter.
no.
I'm gonna luck roll that. Or sorry, lucky feat. I re-roll it because it can't get worse than that. 17, and then I roll a d4.
You're gonna re-roll again because I'm using a luck point.
If that there's
Can you use a lucky point on someone making a
they
saving throw?
cancel
against
each
you?
other out, I think is what happens.
When you make an attack roll, an ability check, or saving throw, or when an attack roll is made against, an attack roll, I can't use it against it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
lucky points can't be used when someone is making a saving throw for one of your
So yeah,
abilities.
at the most you can get a -1, and that's
So then I
not
get
enough.
+1 from that, from all the total, which is 18 total, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And let's
boy, now
do
what?
wild magic.
Let's see here.
I know what I'm hoping it is.
I'm still hoping for unicorn.
What did I roll? I rolled a 12. My speed increases by 5 feet.
Yes, and this is permanent. This is not
Oh,
something
shit.
that ends after.
What?
You just
Oh.
became faster.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
He's bigger.
So-
No. I rolled an odd number and it got faster.
Faster.
If I roll an even number, it gets slower.
You're saying you have a chance to do either, yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks, Jared.
Whew.
I do really like this, but fuck. Okay. All right. Yeah, the hand goes away, and banishment doesn't work, and let him go, Dalu. Fuck you, Vinaya. And he walks, and he's just standing there staring at Rurik.
Rurik, are you doing anything?
Yes. I have to find out what that is. Because something happened. I don't know who gets to respond to this, so maybe Jared can deliberate. I don't know, but he heard Vinaya say Oren, and so Rurik would say, "I don't know why you are calling him Oren, but that is definitely not Oren."
Vinaya, I'm going to give you first option to respond. If you want to, you can choose to say nothing.
I do. It's Oren. Things have changed a bit.
Okay, Jared, are you giving anyone else stuff, or should I do my
No.
turn? Okay.
That you should take your turn. Yeah.
Okay. And so he looks at the little blue man, and throws.
He's making you remember, I think, though, right?
He's
bigger now.
Sure, yeah, the slightly bigger little blue man. And he says, "I warned you," and he throws a hand axe in there. Well, sorry, first he tries to move into it, can't. The barrier's visible, right?
It is. Yeah.
Okay, so he's like, okay, that's weird. Well, I'm gonna try throwing a thing at it. And so, shoot, no, I can't do that. Okay, and he does this one. Does a 23 hit your AC?
Now I'm using a luck point because you've attacked me,
Yes.
and I get to do
Uh,
that.
Which means I
You
roll
You
again.
re-roll.
Okay. I get a crit? Do I have to use the new one, or do
No,
I
I
use...
get
No,
I get to
orange-
choose the
orange
one you
uses.
use. So.
Oh, I can crit it.
You hit with a 23.
Okay, so I hit. I do damage for a hand axe. I don't think I get to reroll that.
Right, because it's not a great weapon.
It's not melee and it's not two-handed yet.
Yeah.
So I do 4 damage, and I remove a hand axe from my inventory because I don't think I'm getting that back.
You are not. If somehow this devolves into us becoming friends in 47 sessions, the signifier of that will be I give you this fucking hand axe back.
All right, you'll have to tell Rurik later because right now he's not sad about that. And that's Rurik's turn.
Vanaya.
Okay, well when Rurik makes the attack, I whirl on him immediately, and I am presenting my holy symbol, and I am using Abjure Enemy. And what do I say? What
Is
do
this
I
a
say?
spell?
It's my channel divinity.
Okay, so an ability.
I'm gonna pop it in the chat. But let's see. Yeah, I just say, Rurik Longbeard, so help me God, do not attack my friends! And you get to make a wisdom
Wisdom
saving
save.
throw.
I will do this. Hang on, don't say anything.
Can I revoke my bonus now? Can I say he's no longer getting my bonus?
Yes, you can.
Okay, he's not getting my bonus.
Checking a thing, 1 second.
Let's see. Wisdom saving throw.
Don't tell him if he's made it or not.
Yeah,
I'm
hang on.
I'm trying to determine that myself because I don't remember. Is it against my spell save DC?
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
8 plus your proficiency plus your charisma.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna let that go through. So 13, does that save?
No.
Okay. So I have. You know what? No,
Yeah,
I'll just take it. That's good.
Yeah.
You are frightened,
You're frightened.
which means you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks while you can see the thing you're afraid of, which is Vanaya, and you can't willingly move closer to Vanaya.
How perfect is that? Rurik is afraid of
Good.
Vanaya.
This feels really good, huh?
I
Alright,
love this.
Are we ready to go to Vane? Vanaya, is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Alright, Vane.
Whether you're worried about speed or resources, we waste both the longer we draw this out, because I am not moving from here until that man is dead! And I'm assuming that I have disadvantage in this grapple while making ranged attacks, because the rule is absent, but I think that's only because normally there's a rule that if you're in melee with someone, you have disadvantage.
Right. Yeah, we should say that, yes.
So I'm gonna make a disadvantage sharpshooter shot attack. That's gonna be a 10.
Is Vanaya imposing disadvantage or
Oh,
no?
I forgot.
I don't think
I already
can.
have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then second.
I mean, I could, but it wouldn't do anything. So I'm gonna rules lawyer and not use it now and save it for something else.
Okay, both of those will miss due to being grapple. Well, one of them I think was gonna miss regardless, but.
Yep. Is that it? All right, Dailu.
I mean, when he threw the axe at Orin, Dailu wasn't going to fight Vane. But then when Vane started yelling, Dailu decided that she was in fact going to stop Vane. Dailu is going to attempt to disarm Vane.
All right, we're going to call this a second grapple. So just roll as if you're making another grapple attempt, each of you.
I don't think I can beat that, but I'm gonna roll it anyway.
That was pretty good on athletics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to say that what's happening right now is that both Dailu and Vane have equal hold on the bow. So Vane, you cannot use it.
Mm-hmm.
You can try to re-grapple next turn to get full control of it. Dailu, you could try to use your grapple next turn to fully get control of it.
Okay.
It is useless to both of you right now, but you could both try to get it.
Okay. Dailu's just gonna yell, "We don't have time! Everyone stand down!"
Sato.
Here you go again. Perception.
Still no movement.
We don't deserve Sato at
I
all.
was just gonna say, that's a hero.
It's only just like we might actually die from real things, so I'm gonna keep an eye out for that. Thank you.
I mean,
Yoda.
on
That's amazing.
some level, that's what Sato's doing. In my head, it's more of you guys are having a back alley brawl, and Sato's like watching out, like, oh, I hope nobody,
I don't
hope
mean
nobody
anything
comes by
about my
this
statement.
alleyway.
No, but since, dang it, I really don't want to do this, but especially after Dailu just said that, and I don't necessarily agree with Dailu too much very often, but in this case,
Do what you believe Sato would do.
I want to make this quick. So,
Oh,
like
God,
I
you're
want
smashing
to
your
end
hammer.
this. So, here we go. Sorry, Paul.
Don't
Oh,
bother.
shit.
Good.
Oh, fuck.
So both hit.
I will use the.
Oh, I impose disadvantage. I impose
I-
disadvantage. Fuck.
Um,
Yeah, then I
say
have
that
to
again?
impose disadvantage on the first of those for sure.
So
Okay,
reroll.
then reroll the second one or the first one.
Reroll the crit. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So they still hit.
I'm so lost at what I'm even evaluating now. So just
You're
tell me the
being-
numbers and I'll tell you if they hit. But those all look like they hit.
You got hit by the 25 and the 26, so
Okay.
you're taking two normal attacks from Well.
Okay. On the first one, this is why you should. I think you should always do attacks one at a time. On the first one, you do 11 damage, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna use my reaction to do a thing. So pause on the 15 for just a second.
Okay.
Let me take the 11. Rurik uses his reaction to attack back.
Okay.
Using one sec. He riposts back. I expend a superiority die. And I make a melee attack against you. If I hit, I add some damage. So I will make a normal attack against you. No, I'm gonna great weapon. I'm mathing things.
Do I still have 19 AC from the last?
Don't tell me your
Oh,
AC.
I don't have it anymore. I think because I didn't
God
attack
dang
anything for rounds.
Correct.
Okay.
I'll use Great Weapon Master with my Great Axe. I will. I'm thinking. No, I'm gonna save it. So yeah, I just miss. But I try to swing back at you.
Mm-hmm.
Now go ahead. Your second one does 15, right?
Then you take the 15. Yep.
Yep. And not done yet, but there was a sneak attack because I'm next to Vinaya, so that's another 6 damage.
Assuming Vinaya is an enemy of me, I guess.
Yeah, Vinaya, are you granting threat? You don't have to.
This is against Rurik, in case I wasn't clear.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so no sneak attack for this.
Is that how that works? Because
I mean, I was actively attempting to block you from hitting him in the first place.
Okay,
So yeah,
yeah,
I
that
don't
makes
think you get it.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't get that 6 damage, and
Yep.
another.
You would have it to crit, I think. I forget. I don't know.
This is the unarmed strike from my bonus action.
Yep.
Okay,
So that hits.
and that does hit. Yep.
9.
Cool. I am still up. I am looking very bad, but I am still up.
Orin,
Rurik, this is my gift to you. You get to turn and run and leave and live. You get to make that choice. Go before I change my mind and turn you into a pile of steaming goo in the grass.
All I wanted was to help you defeat Alphen. But if you don't need my help, I can go talk to Dawn.
all right, Rurik, it is now your turn.
Something frightened. I'm looking that up.
Yeah, I don't remember everything. that is-
Disadvantage on attacks.
Disadvantage on attack rolls. You cannot move closer to Vinaya willingly, and I believe the special version of this from Abjure Enemy is your speed is halved.
That is correct. Oh, its speed is halved until it takes any damage. So
Which it's now taken. Okay.
yes.
Great. So your speed is back to normal, but you're still frightened.
Whoops, I spelled that wrong, but hopefully you know what I mean. Rurik, I don't know if there's any visual component to this. I'm gonna say a thing and Jared can retcon it if not. Rurik's crown glows. And maybe that's just it. And so Jared, I think I already messaged you what I was gonna do.
Yes.
Cool.
Because it deals with conditions, I'm going to say it publicly. So Rurik is no longer frightened.
Oh shit.
Oh, but Orin would know. Actually, there's a chance to interact with this. Orin, you know that Rurik is casting a spell.
I would cast counter spell. He does because I wouldn't recognize the spell that he's casting, right?
Right. Correct.
Until after. Okay, so yeah, so counter spell.
So it does
If
just
it
counter.
is,
I don't think you have to. Yeah, it's gone. It revert. Then what happened is I try to cast a spell, you counter it.
Yeah.
Rurik is still frightened.
and I want to make sure that it's clear. If I know that it's just removing the frightened, I wouldn't cast it. If I don't know what the spell's doing, I would cast it.
You don't. The most you would know is that he's casting it from some effect of his crown.
Gotcha.
Oh god.
Thank you, AJ, for keeping me.
Fireball.
Don't say it.
Okay. I don't think anything perceptible happens to you guys.
Oh, good.
Okay. And this is I'm trying to just make sure people remember the speech things. As we had talked about Orin, I think last time. So Rurik will say, I distinctly remember Orin not having blue skin. Tiny little man has blue skin. Also, Orin also had all of his fingers, but the little blue man does not.
Orin, do you want to respond?
A lot's happened since you fucked us, Rurik. Leave.
All right, Vinaya.
Yeah, Rurik just stands there. Sorry.
Let's see. So all of this happening at once. Can Benaya know what is happening with the magic crown, the spell or no?
You would know that Vayne tried. Sorry, you would know that Rurik tried to cast a spell, but it didn't seem like it worked.
Okay, and Rurik did also.
Because you've seen Orin counterspell before.
Yeah. Do I see Orin counterspell if I see it stop or okay?
Yeah, I think that's all visual.
Right. Perfect. Yeah. In that. What's going on?
Nothing. Nothing actually happened.
It's nothing. Oh my god. Benayo just shouts, Sato, stop! Rurik, stop! Orin, stop! And I actually
Can I respond?
I push up.
Yeah.
Sure.
No. Sorry, I'm saying Sato. Hold on, while Vinaya
Yeah.
finishes her description.
Yeah. And I actually like sort of like grab the or at least touch the cube, and I just sort of give it a shove.
Are you trying to move Orin?
I'm trying to move him back. Yep.
Okay. One moment.
I weigh about 3 times what he does. Just for the record.
I am medium right now, so it's not as
You're bigger,
wide
faster,
of a
bluer.
swath.
Bigger, faster.
Bigger, faster, bluer.
So Vinaya, roll your attack. Your normal melee attack.
Okay. Can I just? I think that's just plus. Okay, I'll just click this, and we can ignore it's no damage. It's just for the attack roll.
Orin, does a 13 hit you?
No.
All right,
I'm
so
not hitting Orin.
not.
I'm hitting a 15. I'm hitting literally the broadside of a barn.
Right, but so it when you shove,
Mhm.
it's just a weird abstraction of do you successfully shove using your attack roll.
Okay.
And so you have successfully tried to push, but because your force against the wall is contested by Orin holding wave, in this instance, Orin prevented himself from being pushed.
I see. So functionally what I have not done is pushed wave out of his hands.
Or pushed him back while he holds wave.
Okay.
You can also think of this in other ways, like maybe, for example, you slipped in the mud as you went to push,
Right.
that sort of thing, right? Like
Yeah.
it can be any number of things, not
Sure,
just
sure.
did I hit that thing.
Orin is specifically not looking at Vinaya, but not in a way that's like it's not even registering. He's just looking at Rook.
Can I do I still have time to talk? I'm not sure
Yes.
if I.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Orin, you need to confront the fact that we have all made mistakes.
All right. So real quick, I'm going to let Sato respond to the original stop.
Yeah, Sato says, I'm not trying to kill him, I'm just trying to knock him out like we did Thane, and end this situation right now.
And
Like we did Paul's other character.
And I'm going to let Orin respond to Vinaya's last comment.
He leaves or he dies.
All right, we're going to Vane's
I'm
turn.
still looking at Rook.
Leaving isn't an option, Vane says, and then he just looks at Dahlia and says, I don't need the bow to kill Rurik. Summer's flame! And is going to cast Firebolt.
Can I impose disadvantage on this?
It's an attack roll. It's a spell attack roll, but it's still a ranged to hit attack.
So it depends on more if I think your thing says like physical attack or anything. But I assume you're good.
I'll double check, but I mean, since
I think you can.
When a creature you see attacks a target other than you that is within 5 feet of you, you can use a reaction to impose disadvantage. I think as long as it is an attack roll, I can do this.
Okay, and I have disadvantage, so I'm rolling it twice, but I'm certain I missed with the first roll. Done.
Yeah, I missed.
All right.
Done.
All right. Tyloo.
Says, apparently you do. And then is gonna step forward to here to try to kind of also get in Vane's line of sight. Not necessarily mechanically, but just for the aesthetic. And also yell, Orin, get your head out of your ass. We do not have time for your personal fight here. And that's it.
All right. So, sorry, you're not trying to move the bow at this point, or no?
Just trying to maintaining the control she already has, and just kind of trying to get in his business a tiny bit more by moving in the way.
All right, Sato.
Am I understanding correctly? Is Rurik still frightened or no?
Rurik is still frightened.
So it's disadvantage. Still gonna do the typical thing.
So do it one at a time. Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
No enemies.
No enemies.
Okay. One at a time. Miss.
So that misses, but hang on.
Yep.
Yes, I will riposte that. Great Weapon Master. God dang it. Someday I'll roll higher. Actually. Yeah, Rurik's gonna use a luck point for that and re-roll it. Yeah, just making sure I can do that. Yes, I can. Does a crit hit you? Yes. So, god dang it, now I have to figure this out. This is Great Weapon Master, which is this one. So it's gonna be more than this. Hang on.
And does the riposte add a damage die?
Yeah, hang on. So that's just my base damage, but I crit, so that's an extra D12.
It also adds.
I know. Yep. And that's a 4, so that's fine. So hang on, don't take any of this damage yet. Let me find the full number. Then I also get the riposte, which is a D10, but I get 2 of them because I crit. And that's the one die I don't have on my macros. And so that's a 10 and a 7, so that is 48 damage.
I can take it. 48.
All right, now you continue your turn.
Yeah, now you get to go.
Yeah, well, give me a sec to calculate the health I have left. Okay. Yep.
That hits.
That does that damage.
9. Rurik, looking quite sad, falls over.
Okay, we are going to end initiative order here.
I knock him out with a karate chop at the back.
Yep. So I'm going to quickly ask some very specific questions. So please only answer the very specific questions I ask. Everyone sees Rurik fall from what is very clearly a non-lethal blow. Is anyone going to immediately try to do something lethal to Rurik? Vane. All right. Vane, please describe what you are going to try to attempt to do. We are out of initiative.
Okay. He's going to try Summer's Flame again.
Okay. Let's roll that.
Okay. Still disadvantage, I'm pretty certain, because I'm still grappled.
Yes. Unless you're letting go.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a nat 1. So he's still flailing about while grappled.
Okay. So first thing I'm going to ask is, Dailu, are you going to attempt to do anything with Vane?
Not unless Dailu can, like, stop him more than she is stopping him, particularly. She only kind of got one hand on the bow, standing in front of him. Like, she can try to grab his other hand and be like, "Stop casting spells."
Right. So Vane, do you use a spellcasting focus?
Nope.
Okay. Then I'm going to say no.
Okay.
Oh, actually, do you use verbal components?
Yes, he sure does.
Dailu, you could attempt
Summer's
to put your other
Flame.
hand over Vane's mouth.
Why not?
All right. So let's call that another grapple attempt here.
Loving this. I can't be stopped. I don't actually think you can beat that either.
1 second. Let me find my page. There we go. I tried. I couldn't do it.
Okay. So I'm going to say, Vane, until you break this, you cannot cast spells.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dylu, are you going to say anything?
Dylu is gonna shout over her shoulder because she's kind of busy. Like, Oren, what the fuck is it you're always telling me about second chances and shit?
Okay. Oren, you can respond to that.
Can I just respond, or can I'm not going to. I'm not going. I want to interact with Vane and Dylu.
That was going to be my next question. So for now, just speech, and then my next question is going to be basically exactly.
Oren's not going to say anything in direct response to that, because the thing I have to say, I think, should go with whatever happens next.
Okay. So now my next question is, again, just trying to be very specific. Is anyone other than Vane or Dylu going to try to interact with Vane and Dylu?
Yes.
Anybody else?
Oh.
No. Okay. Oren, please describe what you want to try to do.
Oren drops the barrier. He walks over to Vane, and he kneels down and looks at him. He's down. They're right, we don't have time. Not like this. Don't make me write it in his book.
Vane, are you continuing to struggle against the grapple?
I have to think about that for a minute. So
Take a second.
Yeah.
While you're thinking about that, I'm going to do something in private. Someone is about to receive an individual message from me in Discord.
Okay, I think Vane would not look any calmer, but he would stop struggling.
Okay. Vinaya, I'm going to give you a piece of information.
Mm-hmm.
So please check Discord in a moment. Is there any pending physical action that anyone would like to take at this time?
Who has rope?
Probably Dylu.
I don't have rope. I'm gonna ask around for rope.
Yeah, I'm
Tie up.
checking.
Dylu does, but she also has no free hands.
Mm-hmm.
Sato, are you asking for rope in character?
Yes.
Okay, so Dylu could say that.
I do.
I go.
We do not need to tie him up.
We're gonna carry him with us.
I think we might
No.
want to tie him up.
No, you are all being absurd. I
Tie him up.
don't know what you expect to find when we get to Vox, but we need all of the help that we can get. We cannot.
I realize that, but we need to move to a safe location without distraction. He is obviously a distraction to some of us.
The some of us who are being distracted need to reevaluate your priorities.
Then please just be quiet.
Do not tell me to be quiet.
Just stop. Just stop.
I know that it is easy for you to blame everything that has happened on this one single action by one single man, but the world is not that simple, and you know it. Everything that has
We need
happened
to
since then.
leave him here And I that's Orin talking over Vanaya to the rest of the group, and it's just completely ignoring. We need to leave him here, and we need to get on our way because we have a time schedule that we have to keep.
He can help us, and he is willing to help us.
I don't
We
care.
do have a time schedule that we need to keep, so we should wake him up and let's go.
He can help Dawn. He can help. He can help Dawn.
He can help us.
Orin,
You're
I do.
welcome to
you and
stay
I-
with him, Vanaya. If
Gonna
that's
counter
how
real
you-
quick and say, we leaving him here, faint unconscious, is going to essentially allow us to allow the enemies to kill him. We should bring him with us, but at least hold him in some way so that he doesn't cause more trouble outside of his voice.
We can give him the dignity that he did not give me.
Yes, by letting him live
Which is-
and go back to the army.
Orin, look, I know you got a history, but I also know how many times you've told me that what was done by Smokework is Smokework's fault.
And what was done by Rurik is Rurik's fault. He has his face, he has his limbs. No single part of him has been caught on or filled with fire. I have shown kindness today that I didn't think I was going to be able to show.
Sure thing, Orin, but you also said he was responsible for, I don't know, everything? I just heard Thane here yell that he was responsible for the spell bomb.
That does, without going, just because I don't want to launch into a big thing that all of us as players already know. Does Dailu know? Have we told Dailu the story of that day?
Yes. The part that Dailu is
Probably.
contesting is specifically the Rurik is responsible for the subsequent actions that Smokework took part.
Yeah, we would have
Which is
stopped them there.
debatable.
Or-
Yeah, we would
or
have
for the
stopped them there,
killing God
Dailu.
part, which we did all on our own.
We
would
did
have
kill
stopped them
God.
there. It would have been done. Smoke work would have been done. It would have been done.
Maybe.
Sorry, Jared. Yeah, I rolled perception just to see where we're at.
Yep, I was actually going to comment on that in a moment. I'm keep talking for now.
Ain't we the ones who, well, no, sorry, Tyler was part of that. Ain't you the ones who made your choices about who to call with the magic orbs and all that?
These are the facts. We have to go.
Vane is struggling
if we
at
bring-
that comment. He is so pissed by that
Are you,
comment.
Vane, if at any moment you want to try to break the grapple, you can tell me.
Okay, he's trying to do that right now after that comment about Vox.
Okay,
cool.
so re-roll for grapple.
Ooh, Tyler finally did bad. It's your time. It's your chance.
Winnable.
Winnable.
Okay.
Oh, win.
Nice.
I'm going to say, for the drama of this moment, Vane is free from all of Dailu's grapples. in this
Okay.
Okay. Paul's not here.
Orin does shift his position in between Vane and Rurik, but not in like an imposing way. Just in a, he's just you'd have to go through Orin physically to. Also, I believe we've gotten to the point. Orin has now slowly been shrinking to his regular size.
Vane says, not all of us got to make choices about what to do with those orbs! And
Well-
then he just waves, he's like, and he says, he chose to turn on us and side with Smokework. He could do it again in an instant using, he has absolutely no reconciliation for what he's done.
He chose to turn on me.
Do not wave away what he did to me!
Pause for one moment. Pause for one moment. Two of you are about to get private messages.
we have to run. And, oh, sorry.
Okay. Can the two people who I sent messages to confirm they got? I mean, okay. Can Devin and Scout confirm they got the messages? All right. We're unpausing.
Dailu perks up, goes, we got ghosts somewhere.
We have to run,
Also,
and we
Dailu
can't.
does get location. Just Dailu sense location.
Yes, but it's not steady.
Okay. Yeah, so put him on the goddamn water buffalo and let's move.
Oren pulls an animal out of his bag and hopes that it's big enough to guard Rurik. Let's see what happens. This might be worthless. Where's my bag of beasts?
This animal will forever represent
8.
how much Orin wants to represent Rurik.
Yeah, it's a brown bear. It pulls a full brown bear. This bear will guard Rurik. We have to leave.
And if it's a fucking bear, Oren, I could take down a bear. Vanilla, will you help me get this son of a bitch onto your buffalo?
I will help us wake him up.
No, nope.
Cannot wake
Fuck
up right
you.
now.
No.
He is a problem for two of the people here.
I am not
Vane
going
will
to
kill
travel
him.
with that walking risk factor!
Have you not heard his he has caused them to be angry just by speaking. We can't have him awake right now.
Consider yourselves lucky I'm not killing him right now!
Put him on the water buffalo? Vanilla,
Fine.
please?
Fine.
Vanaya's
Don't make
Vane
me
starts
kill your
walking another
buffalo.
direction. He's leaving.
I'm putting
Hang on,
Rurik on
hang
the bubbles.
I need to check with each of you what you're physically doing. So, Vane, can you confirm you are moving away from the group?
Yeah, he's starting to walk to the west.
Okay, 1 second. Oren, are you doing anything physically?
God damn it, we're doing this again. He's walking with Vane in a way that he's not leaving, just keeping a person in a middle distance so that Vane doesn't
Trying to
disappear.
split the difference in the group?
Yeah.
All right, Scout, are you doing anything physically?
Helping get Rurik onto bubbles.
Vanaya?
Yes, helping get Rurik.
If you follow me, I'm shooting him right up!
Hang on. Sato?
Roll another perception. Anything?
Nice.
I won't tell you yet. So you're saying the thing you're doing physically is looking out.
Looking out, and if I can help carry Warwick onto the buffalo, I will.
Okay.
But if I
So
Yeah.
for now,
Two of us.
Vane, can you take your 1 full turns of movement?
Okay, can I talk while doing that? Or should I just move?
Yes.
Okay. He says, I'll just say it. If you follow me, I will shoot that man off of that buffalo's back.
You're there? Oren, can you move to where you would be from what you described?
This is close enough to the group that he's staying closer to Vane than to the group, but and he's just gonna yell back to Vanaya, we can't do this again and take Rurik's side this time. Please just leave him.
All right. A few things are going to happen at once.
Oh my god.
Sato, your
Mhm.
perception check. You see something manifesting under the tree in front of Vane. Do you say anything?
Yeah, I yelled at it. Watch out, Vane.
Vane,
Wherever.
you see this appear, and at the same moment, Dailu, you pinpoint that this is the thing that you've been tracking. It's
Ooh,
the same
oh.
creature that you saw on the ship. The Bone Claw.
Good.
Roll initiative.
Hell yeah.